Okay. Hello. 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 Okay. Well.
Yeah. All the appliance.
So I'm going to wait for people to get in before more stuff happens.
The second that people heard on the intercom, everyone on the top floors, please exit immediately. Everyone live. Yeah, I was in my second period on the top in English. I was like, please stop.
Ryan.
Two.
You're on the second floor?
Yes.
Did you see the fire?
No, because it was on the first, because all the labs are on the first floor.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I said there was
Okay, so I'm gonna wait for more people to get in. But yeah, so
I'm mostly surprised at our house.
maybe
A lot of stuff being called
do
out.
this
Pretty sure it's going to back itself into the floor.
do this
Oh my gosh. Huh?
there.
Yeah, Papa was traveling on one of those roads trying to get home early.
So
Luckily he got, I think it was on the mall.
let me know if you can hear me.
Out in the valley. And luckily he got over to my auntie's house before it like completely collapsed.
I can just copy this right here. I'm done.
And then there was one guy who probably just eats his Lucky Charms every day because in his car on the highway,
let me see here.
most of the road broke around him, and luckily he didn't collapse with it.
I wonder if I can do something. Hello.
That guy's
I'm kind of waiting to see something real quick.
A lot of people's service went out and stuff.
I don't know if this works or not. Probably not. I put that on for the mic. Okay.
For some reason,
so
every trash
basically what happened outside,
no matter how much trash there is in it, and like they were completely unaffected.
Is a big earthquake happened probably around
like dang, like every trash is unaffected at all.
Oh hey, what's up, Civitan? I think I say your name right.
No,
I don't remember.
I was really thinking that this
but
really
so
me of the movie.
at around maybe 8:30, an earthquake hit Anchorage, Alaska, 7.2. And at the time, I was in my school when it happened. And basically, I was in a class on the first floor. My school has 2 floors. And we were kind of just going through a normal day, watching a video that the teacher put up, and thank you, Pixel Master. I am okay. I'm really just trying to get out to everybody, making sure everything's okay. And so far everybody's okay. Some of the highways here have holes in them. There's like pictures on, I can put links to them. There's pictures on Facebook for it, and there's highways collapsed in. I will get this link right here. Yeah, so there's a big highway, couple highways that have collapsed parts of the road in it. Yeah, they're not good. I haven't really found out if anybody is injured or not. So far, everybody seems like they're okay. The news station is completely destroyed, though. They had a live stream going on not that long ago.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was just people.
So in my school, yeah, we were watching a video, and like all of a sudden, it seems like the movie San Andreas, like everything starts shaking. It's like your eyes, everything's just swaying really fast, and it makes your vision seem very blurry, even though it's just the building itself. And we immediately get under the table.
I was like,
A lot of people took it as a joke, which was kind of funny to kind of make the scaredness in my mind go away. But yeah, it's very terrifying.
Yeah.
I was on the first floor, and
Okay.
because I was closer to the ground, not that much happened.
Yeah, I hope that no
But
one was in the shop
after we all got evacuated,
walking
walking down the hallway to get out of the building, in the commons of that hall, there was a bunch of tiles broken on the floor. All the floodlights were on.
Bye.
And going out was like, it didn't seem real at all. And when we got out, I tried looking for everyone that I know really well to make sure everyone was okay. Everybody seemed fine, but hearing about what happened on the second floor was, I'm kind of glad that I wasn't up there, but if I was up there, I felt like my friend was on the second floor though. He said that there was tiles broken all over the floors. There was light bulbs broken from the ceiling on the floor. And it's fine. It's just something that happens every once in a while. It's natural disaster. I'm just glad everyone else is okay, really. But yeah, the second floor, in all the science rooms, there was a bunch of chemicals broke. So the people in those classrooms had to cover their mouths and get out of the room quickly. And there was a gas leak when everybody was evacuated. They had discovered that. So I kept trying to keep my back to the building just in case something happened, because there was fires that had started from everything. And yeah, it's hard to think about, really, because nobody wants to go through that. But yeah, it was definitely scary, and luckily they don't have that much damage at my house. I still have running water and electricity, and I'm grateful for that. Everybody except my mom has power, as well as my grandma, but they are okay. It's hard to think about. It's weird, because at this age, you wouldn't really think about something happening out of the blue like that, especially during a normal school Friday. And yeah, it's weird. And I have a friend on a Discord server who told me about her experience at another school that has 5 floors. My school only has 2. Her school has 5 floors, and yeah, so her floor, 5 stories. She was on the 3rd at the time. She has a video. I can actually link that to in the stream. So yeah, her school looked way worse though. Like, she was running into a classroom and had gone under a table and kind of stayed sheltered. And before that, everything looked normal, but you can hear in her video, you can hear the actual earthquake shaking the entire building and everything swaying back and forth. And like after the first initial thing stopped, you can like see when she's running, trying to get down more flights to evacuate. There's just tile pieces everywhere. It didn't look good, and I'm just glad everyone's okay. And everyone else who was at all the other schools, I'm just glad that everybody I've talked to is okay and nothing else has gone wrong. I'm actually going to see if there was injuries. So injuries from 7.2 Magnitude.
Dude, there were injuries at Mears.
There was? From what?
Yeah, because it was closer to where the earthquake hit, so a couple kids got injured by stuff falling down even harder. And like,
Okay,
I think
so
some tables even broke from it.
Okay, so my friend just told me that there was actually injuries at Mears because they were closer to the actual shock of the impact, and apparently tables broke and stuff, and windows shattered. That's what he heard. And then right here, I forgot to say this, but there was an actual tsunami warning. The tsunami warning was more, it got canceled, but it was going off during the earthquake, and like during it, you can hear everybody's phones like chaining off one by one, like the security alert, there's a tsunami coming, but they canceled it because they were kind of just putting it out there, trying to let people know that it may happen, but it didn't say that exactly, so people kind of got scared, kind of didn't, but I'm still feeling it, because like people are also saying that aftershocks are still, because I've even felt some short bursts of aftershocks here and there, and they're like kind of jolts, and one actually almost like felt like it was just about to start up again, but they're just kind of short bursts now. But I'm still on high alert because you never know if it could just happen within an hour, even 24 hours. So we're still kind of sketchy about it, but everything right now is shut down. Most of Midtown is destroyed in Anchorage, though. Like the roads, not raids. The roads are kind of ruined. A lot of the electricity is out. And during the earthquake, like the power shut down for a second, so everything went black. Also along with the fire alarms going off. Do I think school's going to be open on Monday? Yeah, I do and I don't. It just depends on whether everything's cleaned up, because I know there was a big mess on the second floor. And along with the fact on whether we're still on high alert for it, but we don't really exactly know. But yeah, I'm grateful for all the support you guys are putting out there. It really means a lot to me, and as long as my other friends as well. I know one of my other friends, the person who goes to Bartlett, is going to start a stream too, but that'll probably be on Twitch. But yeah, that's the majority of it. But I know there's a highway that had a bunch of roads collapsing inwards. I can try to find something for that too. But yeah, there's one from Anchorage to Palmer where like the road goes out and then like it caves in, and on the sides it's broken off. Yeah, and I have a couple friends who. Oh yeah, and my friend's grandpa was working out in the valley of Alaska, which is just Watsiller, Palmer, and when it happened, he immediately started coming home, and he somehow got across it. So I don't know how they're trying to like how they're actually getting around it or anything. The Safeway store across the street is probably, if it's open. Yes, because one of my friends actually works there, and right now he said that all the stuff fell off of the shelves, and they're actually cleaning it up right now, but they're going to reopen it at 3:00. But that's literally all I know about it. But I've seen videos on a news article about like Starbucks and some other coffee shops where stuff fell off of the shelves and at other stores, and everything was still swaying. And I think the hospital had a video for it, like someone was in the hospital when it happened, and everything was swaying around, and everybody was trying to get in doorways and stuff. But I mean, I'm still, yeah, Kaladi Brothers too, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it, because behind the counter they have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff behind the counters that hang off of a shelf, and I'm wondering what happened to like the actual patients who have to lay in one of the stretchers or whatever they're called, the beds that roll basically. But I hope they're okay too. Just hope everybody who was affected by it is okay. And I feel like we will recover from it really well. I don't really feel like too much damage has happened. It's just the roads and the power lines, really. But yeah, other than that, I think I touched the majority on what happened. Let me try to remember something. Yeah, so tsunami was canceled because they were in a rush to make sure people would know the information was going out, and then they had to measure the water level and where the exact earthquake was at. What else? Something about, oh yeah, there was a fire started in Diamond 2 where I go. A fire started in one of the labs, I believe, and in the cafeteria where they make the food. There was a supposed like short fire, but they extinguished it. And then one of my friends at East told me about it. Part of the ceiling came tumbling down, and there was a little fire too, and sprinkler breaking out and made everyone go wait outside. So yeah, that happened. And my oldest brother told me that he had his sink broke inwards. His sink broke inwards. His guitar has a hole in it now. But he's okay too. I know my upstairs bathroom, everything fell out of the drawers and is like all over the floor and in the sink, and the toilet lid covered, like that goes on top of the thing, not like the actual thing that opens up, but like the thing that covers the water when it fills back up and flushes it again. That thing's like fell on the ground and broke in half. When I got here, before I cleaned it up, the downstairs bathroom, it has a like little thing that will sit behind it, and you can open up drawers and there's stuff in it. That fell over, and I believe it's broken, but I put it back up, but it's a little unstable. It was like that before though, but I don't know if anything else happened. Know anything about the highway where you exit Anchorage towards Soldotna? I know there's a lot of rocks on the side of the mountain that might have fallen off and caused damage. I heard that if there was a tsunami going to happen, that it would have definitely hit Soldotna, Kenai, Homer, and Seward, because those are literally right next to the ocean. But I haven't heard anything. I can look that up right now. Soldotna and Kenai affected by earthquake. 7.2 magnitude. Okay. Okay, today's earthquake in Kenai Peninsula. Okay. Okay, so this really, is there a way I can share my screen? I don't remember. I haven't done a live stream on here in forever. So it says that, okay, so this one was about Okay, that doesn't make sense. It's just showing the pinpoints of where they actually happened and stuff, but let me see the damage. Okay, so yeah, tsunami warning remains in effect in Alaska. Okay, so this was at 9:13, but I'm pretty sure they canceled it. A tsunami warning remains in effect for parts of the Alaskan coastline following a strong earthquake today. Preliminary magnitude 7.2 earthquake struck at 9. Okay, so this struck at 9. I don't know when I said 8:30 or something. 8:29 a.m. local time. It was later downgraded to a 6.6, so it's a 6.6 apparently. It went to a depth of 42.8 kilometers or kilometers, whatever you want to call it. I can't read English anymore. Okay, officials say there's no tsunami danger for British Columbia or Washington State. Okay, I want to see the damage, like the damage there. Two communities experienced minor damage from earthquake. Okay, maybe buildings, constructions. Little damage was reported. People are changing the magnitude. Nobody really knows. Few damages have been reported in the aftermath of a 7.9 magnitude earthquake that shook Alaska, but at least two communities were affected. Kodiak, Alaska. Little damage reported in the aftermath of a 7.9 magnitude earthquake that shook Alaska. Cracked the walls of Kodiak City Fire Station, according to manager Mike something. Tevenge. I hope I said that. Yeah, 20 miles deep. So it was really close to the actual floor of where you stand normally at sea level. Oh, there's an oil spill. Okay. So they're trying to fix the fire hall to the city in Kodiak. In Nikiski, the Endeavor's Kenai refinery was able to contain the spill and avoid oil permeating into the ground. Spokeswoman Kate Blair said about 420 gallons spill of oil. The spill was only earthquake-related incident that the Department of Environmental Conservation knew of Tuesday. I can't read. I'm sorry. Most of the oil is stuck to the outside of the tank. It ran down the side of the tank, said Jade Gamble, a department program specialist. There wasn't a lot of standing oil on the ground, little tiny puddles, and they were able to vacuum up a few gallons, but most of it is across the side of the tank. Oh, okay. I just felt a tiny little thing just now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 420. Yeah, I just felt a tiny little thing, but it wasn't big. Like, that's what I've been saying, like tiny little bursts of aftershocks, but you can never be too safe when that happens because you never know if something can go wrong. Like, big thing happens just out of nowhere. So it spilled during the 7.1 magnitude. Okay. Yeah, so that's about it for that one. Okay, so Shakes Buildings prompt tsunami warning. Oh, okay, so apparently, okay, so a highway has a massive crack in the left side of the road. There's a car got stuck there. He was really lucky. So on the two sides, this is going to be the right because this is your right, basically. Or hold on. Yeah, this is. Yeah, okay. This is just going to be my right. Okay, so this is the right side. This is the left side. So like the left side of the road goes in, and then a little thing right here, and there's a car right here, and you can see underneath the road. So no, I was not moving the table. That was like an actual shake.
If that thing fell.
Yeah. So
We're under it.
if I could show the picture, I would, but I really can't. And there was an actual tsunami, but it actually, like, instead of going like outwards or pushing into us, it went outwards. So right now there's a bunch of darts where it could travel to, and it looks like it's going towards Japan mainly.
Yeah,
But the earthquake was by the kind of upper section of the Kenai Peninsula, and there's pinpoints going towards Japan, and there's the tide gauge surrounding like every border of islands. And oh no, there's one right now. You feel that?
Nope, because it's me.
Go up, there it is right now. There it is. Okay. Not even lying, bro.
Come on. Let's not go.
Bro, shaking. Oh my gosh, this is like.
Stop on it. You're freaking me out. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I felt it. I felt a tiny little thing, and then it goes to a big thing. It's my heart racing, dude. This is just crazy.
I'm gonna start having diarrhea after this.
Okay then. Like I was saying, there was a bunch of planes flying when it happened, so they're lucky, I guess. Okay, there it is again. Bro, why does this happen?
Oh yeah, dude. A house caught fire north of Diamond Boulevard.
A house caught fire north of Diamond Boulevard. Another thing.
Like the
Dude,
whole
I swear
house.
Another big thing is going to happen soon.
Also, the water main shut down, so it's good that we got all this water.
Wait, it shut down just now?
Not just now, but earlier. So like it's gonna stop working after a while.
Turned on.
Also, it might be contaminated because of that fire.
Just turn. Okay.
But they said fill up bathtubs, get all the water that you can before it goes out. If you want to be safe, boil your water in case any of it is contaminated.
Fill the bathtub up then.
Dude, I'm taking a nap. Do you feel
What all this?
What?
Just fill up the bathtub.
This is equal to that.
Still, you can fill up another bathtub just in case.
The drain doesn't close.
Yeah, it does.
We don't have the cover for it. I don't know where it is. So we fill it up and then it's gonna go bye-bye. It's gonna go bye-bye and no more bathtub. Why?
Yeah,
Hello?
they really do. You can see it actually shaking.
Yeah.
I just felt another little thing. Let me make it on the tripod so you can actually see it a little better. Okay.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm just probably going to leave though.
Dude, I think the cable company's out.
Really?
Well, the TV hasn't moved in like a good 3 minutes.
What is it? Just sitting on?
It's on that 20-year anniversary thing, except it's not moving at all.
Mm.
And there's no sound even though it's at 26.
Well then, I really kind of do and don't hope another thing happens because it's cool to see it and it'll actually be on a video, but other than that, not really, because it's actually scary. this right. I think you're the only person right now, Wyatt. Yeah, I think there's only one person. I was feeling a little thing. Yeah, my friend is also streaming the 7.0 man the earthquake on Twitch. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at her thing, but it won't cut out the stream. So if something does happen, I will definitely be here for it. I just want to see what information she's touching on right now.
You said it's a new drinking game. Oh, Michelle.
A new drinking game.
Yeah, it's amazing. It said a new drinking game. Everyone every time there's an aftershock, take a shot.
What?
So mom's friend.
Oh yeah, it's a lovely Squidward painting.
What is a shelter?
Someone just made a new drinking game. Every time an earthquake happens, you take or another aftershock happens, you take a shot.
Take a shot of wine or something. So it's like, oh no! Let's see movies.
That would be a very hard drinking game here. Yeah, she's kind of just reviewing her stuff. From what I see, I can't hear her stuff though.
No.
Should she be awake from earthquake?
Can't hear your strum. Okay. Okay, we have 2 people now. 3. Okay. So, if only I had footage for you. I only have detailed images and playback videos in my mind. But you can see, going back in the video, some little tremors and aftershocks, but nothing too major. If it does get worse, it'll stay on the stream, and I will try to film what I can, even though... Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's no major damage so far, or besides roads. No, nobody's hurt from what I know, besides someone at Mears Middle School or something. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't seen it yet, there was a couple just a little bit ago in the stream. Like you could see everything shaking just for a second. They're like, I don't know. It scares me. Like my reaction to seeing anything tremor. Okay, like the actual earthquake or the aftershock. The aftershock was at 9:29 a.m. local time. Some tremors were not that long ago. The earthquake was people are saying it's a lot of other things. Yeah, I said it was at 8, but apparently it's at like 7:29 local time. But dude, I just felt one just now.
I'm playing my
Can't play with that, bro. Stop it.
Dude.
Mother Earth, why do you do this?
Dude. What was your reaction when all the lights got snapped off?
My reaction when the lights snapped
off, I was like, please don't.
Dude, I like sat there and I was thinking like, this is straight out of a movie, because like you never see that in real life, and then once you watch that many things go downhill. Like your mind goes into a state where you think like,
it's time to leave.
Yeah, it's time to leave. I'm running. But like
but you gotta stay.
You have to stay put during an earthquake, especially when it's something of that magnitude and you can actually feel your entire area moving. So always stay put. That's advice. never get out from anything, get in a doorway or stay under a stable table, not like this one, not that one.
Just
Because this one's pretty flimsy.
how steady was downstairs? Because I gotta tell you, upstairs was like a wet noodle. Like
Downstairs was kind of secure, but you could like feel it like that.
okay, so in the upstairs, it felt like in the room it was just gonna go sideways. It was like shaking like a roller coaster.
I remember one time, a really long time ago, when I was in like 6th grade. My brother's actually in the stream, so he knows the story too. We were.
Don't worry, I was there.
No, not you.
Everyone was there.
So like, we were laying in bed, and it was Friday night, so we could stay up. We were kind of just both chilling in our bunk bed. I had the top bunk, he had the bottom, and we were. Oh, hey Mar. We were kind of laying in bed, and we were just watching YouTube and just doing whatever, and like all of a sudden, like, you can kind of feel the bunk bed starting to move, and then it goes like really back and forth, and after that it becomes like no. That would have been funny though. I think I was watching some like gaming video from Markiplier from when it happened. So like, it started shaking back and forth, and we were like, okay, if one of us is shaking in the bed, we gotta stop. This is actually getting really bad, and we're probably gonna wake someone up, because our bunk bed was pretty squeaky. So like, that's what I was thinking. We didn't say anything to each other until like it actually started happening. You can see stuff falling off the shelves, and we're just like, whoa, and we immediately got out of the bunk bed. My Wii U was on like the on my TV, and it fell over. A bunch of my games fell off of the TV. Clothes came off of the shelf because I didn't use coat hangers. I just kind of folded and put it on my shelf. Bro, if I could blast the March of the Black, why wouldn't I? Yeah, so like, we run upstairs. Our brother Peyton like wakes up and comes upstairs too, and everybody kind of just meets in the living room, and we're just like, what's happening right now? And it's just like chaos. It's everywhere. It's flashbacks. Yeah, it was bad. I'm gonna say that now, but it definitely didn't compare to the one today, because that one was probably like a 5.4 from what I remember, but like the one from just a couple hours ago was like a nightmare. Like, I didn't ask for that. Like, I would have never wanted to be through that. Like, I don't want to think about it, but gosh, it has everyone. Yeah, I know, and yeah, it's bad. I mean, when you have that much anxiety over a natural disaster, people can freak out like that and actually commit suicide. And I know that some people would probably do that if they had the anxiety to do so. And I just believe like a lot of people in my school were really scared, and as well as any other person who has never felt that big of an earthquake, they could have thought that they were gonna die today. I mean, I know one of my friends really felt the need to cry really bad because he didn't know if his family was okay. But we took him home with us, and we called his mom, and he came and picked him up. Oh yeah, yeah. You see crazy stuff on the news all the time, especially just globally. Like I've seen some really crazy stuff, like that that kid from the Bronx in New York a couple months ago. He was. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It can be whatever. That's why I put him just telling stories or my story about my school. The first thing that I did was a just the earthquake that happened and then telling stories because I have nothing else to do. It's okay. I could just tell stories too. Like there was something on the news about in the Bronx. Some 15-year-old was accused by a gang. One of the gang members had accused the kid for like killing his grandma or something, and then he said he didn't do it and started running, which made the people think that he was like actually the person behind it, and so they chased him down a street, and they had like a corner. They split off from this thing, and they tried cornering him, and he ran into a department store, and actually tried jumping behind the what was it? Yeah, someone's just making sure if I'm okay. Okay. Yes, I am okay. I'm streaming. Come watch. Okay. Anyway, so like he tries jumping behind the like the convenient stand. What is that called? I don't know. But you know where the person checks in your stuff, and he was confused at the time. The guy didn't know what was happening, so he kind of tries pushing him or pulling him. You can't really tell by the camera footage, and he on YouTube. Okay. Um, he kind of like pulls him in, but like right when he gets him behind the counter, um, the guy, one of the people, saw him jump in, so he goes out and then gets more people. It is called. Let me look it up. It's the kid in the Bronx killed. Okay. How a gang hunted and killed a 15-year-old in the Bronx. NYT Visual Investigations. His name was Junior Guzman Feliz. Or, yeah, Junior Lissandro Guzman Feliz. He was in a really bad part of his neighborhood, too, so there was a lot of gang activity where he was. There was like some, I don't remember the name of the gang, but they accused him, and back to where I was, he was right when the guy exit on the live TV footage. Wasn't it supposed to air? I have no clue. There was a man who tried grabbing onto the door frame, but the earthquake slammed the door on his hand and scraped his fingers pretty badly. I didn't hear about that. There. Oh, you've been searching for the footage. I have a friend who uploaded a video of it on Mark. No, not okay. I'm just go to the Discord. She left a link in here for it, I believe. Yeah. Okay, it's right here. Question mark. Yeah, it's up here. I remember now. Yes, I'm surprised she actually caught it open because she had her Snapchat open when it started. Copy link. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry, my connection cut out for some reason. Maybe something happened with the router or something. Okay. Right here. I got it for you guys. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I'm still feeling tremors. Discord. What do you mean with that? But like, she had her Snapchat open while she was going to a class, and then it started, so she just clicked record, and so after that, she posted it on her Discord server. She's a streamer. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I just did something real quick. Okay, so that's the link. Anyway, yeah, I didn't hear about the guy who grabbed onto the door, but the earthquake slammed the door on his hand. I haven't actually heard quite that much. And I can actually just take these off. I wanted to take footage, but I didn't have that at the time. Hello. Oh yeah, I can get in voice chat. I don't know if I'll be able to hear you quite as well though, because I tried listening to other media and yeah. Hold on, let me okay, I'm gonna be in the say something thing. I can see you watching my stream. It's like a double stream thing, but I don't have screen share on. Yes, I cannot hear you. Oh, I know why now. Hold up. Okay, let me do this. I remember why I didn't put my headphones as mic or as a headset. It's just mic in. Did I put the wrong one in? Okay, okay, let's say something now. Nope. Hold up. So hold on. Yeah. Let me try that again. Wrong side of the cord maybe. Because this thing has two things. Because like for it to actually work, I have to plug it in. And then yeah, complicated stuff. Can I do this, please? Maybe. Why can't I hear anything? I don't know. But something is weird with my confusion. Okay, I don't know what's happening. It's probably because YouTube streaming is just crap in general. I couldn't set up Twitch properly. I just felt another tremor. I don't know if you felt that, but I know I did. This is like mind destroying, really. It hurts my innocence.
This whole
incident
was next level.
Get this to work, please. Here, let me try something. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, dude. Whitney said that her and the dogs are okay.
It's good.
And then I told her about she needs to get as much water as possible.
Yeah.
Just get it.
Yeah, just remove me from it. I'll try to figure it out in a minute. I should actually. Okay. That one, that was a tiny one. It was just a tiny one. This is not okay for my feelings. Please stop, Mother Earth. I'm already panicking enough as it is trying to get this to work. Yeah, let's do that. Are you watching Ponyo?
Yeah, she said turn on a movie and I took first one that I saw.
I immediately just heard the voice acting. I was like, yeah, that's Ponyo. As though I can't hear you, I can see your stream. And yeah, your video is like, no, the diamond roof didn't collapse. Thank you. That means a lot, Argot. It really does. A lot of people are scared about everything, and me for sure. I'm still scared. I'm just trying to kind of lifting the spirits of everyone and inviting them to the stream, so they're not as scared as they might be. I know a lot of people that are,
It's pretty much just like
and it really helps to hear those words. Yeah, they're predicting a lot for aftershocks, but I didn't hear about 6 more aftershocks. But I still feel like my feet are on the ground, and I can still feel like tiny tremors here and there. Magnitude 6 is possible. It should be even more if it's an aftershock. Wow, we've almost hit the 1 hour mark. I was looking at a lot of news stations, but I didn't see anyone honoring the situation. What do you mean by honoring? Like trying to calm everyone down right now about what's happening? Because I know that I saw a tweet that said that the president was informed and he's trying to look at everything. How many shocks since the quake itself has happened? Quite a few, actually. I haven't been counting, which I probably should be, but I haven't counted. There's, yeah, probably about 5, but the ones that you can actually feel that are big enough. One station mentioned the earthquake, but the guy was talking about Philly. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to address the situation because it's important. It's a natural disaster, and when people are like actually scared and hurt from it, it shouldn't be like, you shouldn't just be like whiffed behind like it's nothing. It's actually a big deal. Yeah, I'm still getting a lot of people on Facebook and everything asking me if I'm okay. I should actually send the links to them, so I'm going to do that real quick. I hope my support for everyone actually helps. I'm trying my best. I really just want everyone to be okay. So you're from the Caribbean, and in August, a 7.2 hit my country, and my house almost was destroyed by a falling timber tree. Yeah, I heard about that, and I really felt bad for you guys, and I really wished my best regards for everyone to feel safe. What happened, and I hope that the recovery from that is going well as everyone there. My best regards go to you guys. One channel, Patriot News, but they were talking about health issues. I mentioned this, but I got ignored. I believed in prayers, love, teamwork, Holy Spirit, faith, God, so I'm here. That means a lot. I'll be praying for everyone. Thank you. Yeah. Lived in Homeward. Yeah, where are you staying? Yeah, I want everyone to be safe. That's my main concern right now. If you are in Alaska and if you've had any natural disasters such as something similar or anything just bad coming your way, I just want you guys to be safe and let you know that I'm here to talk to you. The main reason for this stream is addressing the issue and to have someone to talk to and really just telling stories with each other so you can feel a brighter spirit. I live in Washington. I am packing to sell this house because not enough rain and fires are coming every summer. I don't feel safe, not sure where I'll go. It's just where your heart tells you to go, and wherever you think you'll be safe, just go there. If you feel happy where you're going, everyone, it'll just make, excuse me, it'll make your life better if you think that's where you want to go. I know places where I want to go that'll make me happy. Yes, he does. Yes. So yeah, I have a lot of people, um, who are still scared about the situation. I want to try to invite them to this stream, so I'm going to take a second to do so. Yeah, my Instagram is being blown up. Oh, okay, yep, Facebook. A lot of people are updating their things saying they're safe during the earthquake, which is good. I don't want anyone to be hurt by anything, or by any means anyway. Okay. Yeah, it's cool to see people going from around the world coming to my stream too. It's crazy. Especially the guy from the Caribbean. I've never actually talked to someone from there, and I've heard it's really nice. I haven't eaten that much either, and luckily I brought my binder because I need to work on a project this weekend for science. But I mean, I don't know if the school is going to be open later for, so I can get my backpack. Yeah, I need my backpack too. I have my headphones, my other headphones, not these normal headphones for the normal everyday users. And also someone stole my Toblerone, so I'm sad boy about that. They kind of like, so I was like trying to calm people down to make them feel better about themselves, and I gave them my Toblerone. I don't know how to say it. I said Toblerone. And what ends up happening is I kind of just say like, oh, you want some, to some other person, and they're like, yeah, I'll take some. They take some. I give it to another person. Yeah, I'll take some. And right when I give him my Toblerone, it said we were just evacuating, so it was just like, oh yeah, I was focusing on where we were heading, and then I was like, oh yeah, where'd that Toblerone go? And I remembered my friend had it, and so it's gone. My Toblerone's gone. I lost track of him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then the news station is just destroyed. If I wish I could share my screen right now. If I should be on Twitch, but I don't know how to start a Twitch stream is the thing from a computer. I still feel the pressure in my chest. Yeah, I can see friends stream and they're just like everything's destroyed, and the Grace Christian School where there was supposed to be a wrestling meet from my school today. There's a news station destroyed. Everything's being canceled. It's just bad. We're about to hit the 1 hour mark. Yeah. Other than that, there's kind of clouds in the sky right now. It's kind of sunny. Other than having this today, it's a pretty nice day, like for the weather, not like what happened today though. That was like not good at all. Ooh. Oh yeah. For another joke, when I got home, because I don't like people being sad, I just kind of make jokes about everything to make them sad. So you kind of just say, "Oh no, my least important thing in my house fell on the ground," and make them laugh. Like when I got home, my toothbrushes fell out of my drawer, and I said, just kind of made a joke about it. Just my toothbrushes fell out of my drawer. The most important thing was the toothbrush, nothing else though. I think the most important thing that I left behind was the Toblerone and my headset though. Those were a given. Yeah, and if you guys do play games, which most of you should, because this is kind of a gaming channel, kind of not. Boy, pre-ordered Smash Bros. Ultimate coming out next Friday. So excited. What?
We're probably gonna have to wait for the Diamond Mall to get repairs before we can go get our pre-orders.
I don't even know how bad the Diamond Mall is. Let me see how that is.
Dude, there's probably stuff that fell all the way down to the
Mall
ice rink.
Earthquake. Stuff, yeah.
Like imagine as it goes, things are like falling onto the ice rink and stuff, and people have to run up the escalator to get to the walls.
Yeah, why did you just leave the context like that? I don't know why I did that.
I hope it's not that bad in there.
Hopefully the Diamond Mall isn't destroyed.
Yeah. Most likely is.
Okay, I thought you moving was just another little thing that scared me for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Let's go.
Well, I would imagine that they would have like an underground little bit for people to run to, so that they don't have to run all the way up like 3 stairs.
Okay. I just felt a little something. Yeah, what I'm seeing right now, everything's closed, and when I was driving back from school, a lot of the power was out, but luckily we still have power, still have water. We filled up things so we could have water just in case anything goes out. If you can notice already, there's a really good Squidward picture there. It's my role model, Squidward. I've really been wanting to play this really bad, and it's almost here. I'm really looking forward to that. It's just right around the corner. All right, let me update some things. Oh, I just realized I haven't called a lot of people to make sure they're okay. Like I've called a lot of people, but like certain people. But they posted they're okay on Facebook. Okay, so there's a couple posts here. There's the Facebook. Okay, so there's one where the road is split in half on the Seward Highway and a car tipped over from it. Okay, there's a big wreck and a what is that? Target, yeah. There's like sauce all over the floor, a bunch of items on the ground, tiles from the roof. Then there's a picture from, bro, I wish I could share this with the screen. Please. Yeah, let's see here. I mean, I guess the benefit here is I get to stay home, kind of, I guess. But I mean, I still feel bad for everyone who had to go through this. The Alkenheim. Let me look that up. There's a little thing just now. Oh, that's probably I've been there before. I have no clue how that is right now. Probably pretty bad though because it's around there. Yeah, it's relatively close. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if there was something actually like broken, like trees or the actual thing there, because it's like right next to the impact. I mean, it's yeah. I wouldn't doubt it if there isn't any damage or there is damage. So yeah. Trying to remember something. There was something important about this school thing. Oh yeah. No wait. I was thinking of something. Oh yeah. So like I'm kind of glad that it happened to get out of school just because I didn't want to go to my third period because we are doing like some other thing with Greek stuff, which I've been doing Greek stuff for like all the entire school year, and it's just like it's hard to sit through, but I mean I understand it, but I just don't want to do it. But like I'll still do it. Just I don't want to. That's the main point. I don't want to. No, well, yeah. There was just another thing. My brother's just like, stop it, stop it. We have a joke where we do the Gru voice and make weird jokes about it, so we made it in a Gru voice. We said, stop, stop. Mar, did you feel that? I can't hear you. Just type it in like Discord or something.
It's still slightly shaking.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's a slight shaking right now.
Like it's a leveled, slightly shake that is not calming down.
Why do you do this to us? It does this to us to make us feel weird and feel, I don't know, ishy. Yeah, there is, kind of a tremor thing. I don't like that. So glad you're safe. Me too. But thank you very much.
You feel that safe?
There, yeah, I felt like a kind of thing, but
Like put your feet, like,
I'm more downtown than you, so maybe it just didn't reach you or something. I don't have no clue, but there was definitely a shaking.
It like went really hard and then it just started doing this for like a good minute.
Yeah, for like a good minute it was going on. It'll just be.
There it is again.
Yeah, there's another thing. I'm gonna just put this on up so if it shakes you can see it better. Apparently putting it on a tripod doesn't make it shake as well if it happens. Because this table, if it happens, I'm not even like touching it. I'm away from it. It'll like when it shakes, it'll go once my laptop. Okay, it'll go like this. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen if it happens again, and I'm not even near it. it's so weird to think that that big earthquake happened today. Like, the experience is just so unreal. You can't even you just can't fake that. I'm in Anchorage right now. I live in Anchorage, and that's where my school is, and that's how big it got, I suppose, is what I'm going to say. So yeah, big city for Alaska, but yeah, that just blocked out everything. Big city for Alaska, definitely. I just want to know, what did it feel like on a higher elevation, or if you were on the mountain or driving, would you when you're driving, would you swerve a lot, or if you're on a mountain, would you really feel it? You're lucky you're not in a city. Yeah, I saw a medium-sized quake in Seattle. Spoiled tech company. Youth in black trench coats got out of their cars and cried to their mothers. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, she was on the second floor. I was on the first. I didn't feel all that much except being swayed back and forth really hard and seeing everything in the room kind of flying around. And then what else? I heard things about the first floor, but not that much. But I know a lot more happened on the first floor, not the second floor, the first floor than the second. And so my brother went, not my brother, but friend, I live with them. He was looking for a friend because his mom wanted to know if he was okay and that she was coming to get him. And so he was looking for them, and by the time he was looking, he was in an old gym next to the school, and there was our car had already pulled up, and so I thought he would have been in there. He wasn't, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get out and look for him. And then I go, because I told him that if he found his friend, I would meet him at a certain point, which was away from the school. And I didn't see him over there, so I kind of just went to where everybody else was going, because they said they had opened up the old gym for people who were cold, and they were providing blankets, so that was nice. And yeah, I went in there, everything was really dark.
Oh yeah, dude. There was a bunch of people in squads looking for people to make sure that they were all everyone was all okay.
Yeah, it seemed straight out of an apocalypse thing. Walking into the gym looking for you, it looked straight out of an apocalypse,
That's
shelter.
What I was scanning.
Yeah, it was dark, barely any light. Everybody was wrapped in blankets or huddled, and I was wondering where everything you were.
While I was looking for Michael, was trying to take advantage of my vision, just scan those faces, look for those bodies.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were, so I was just
I was in the back. Where is he? Where? I was
yeah, I was
I don't
even know if I'm gonna find you here, or if I'm just gonna be sitting here forever. I don't know what's happening. It's just all black and kind of
it so
barely
dark,
lit up. It's
so bad.
It's so bad. And I saw a couple friends hey, are you okay? When I was trying to get over, and I'm so yeah, are you okay? And they're just kinda. I'm still kind of shaking from it. I don't know if you know her, but Maggie, I was playing Overwatch with her. Yeah, she was she was kind of just trembling.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened. It's really scary situation. But if I didn't like make myself feel better by telling myself like jokes or anything, I would have done the same thing.
I was just looking back at the building and like half of them were like so darkly lit rooms. I was like, this is not where I want to be right now. Then they were letting some kids go into the building. I was like, why would you want to in the
Why would
first
you want
place?
people to go back into the building? That doesn't make any sense.
Why would the people themselves want to go back in after that?
Like you yourself are putting yourself in this situation. You can do that yourself.
I'm sure it was to look for anyone who was left behind.
Yeah, either looking for someone or they. Bro, I'm wondering how the bathrooms are.
Oh my gosh,
they're probably like toilets are broken.
Water everywhere.
Like I didn't even think about the bathrooms.
I just remember I saw this thing on Reddit where one of the like a pipe exploded in like a urinal. It was just slamming across, like gushing water. And then you'd have to get like urine on your clothes to go fix that. So bad.
It's a wake-up call for humans. Humans need to have basic survival things like a backpack, water bottle, water purification tablets, baby wipes, rubber gloves, etc. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely thinking about making a survival backpack. And
you know what sucks though? Because of the backpack thing, everyone at 3 o'clock has to go in there and grab their stuff out of their
Are
lockers
they opening the school back up?
to get your stuff, but that doesn't mean it's going to be fixed, or you can't like, you're not going back in there to teach because you're going to come into there and it's going to be like everything's all over the place. It's going to be more
I'm sure they're cleaning it right now.
Yeah, but I'm sure that they're not going to be like, okay, it's time to go back to class.
I definitely want to go back and get my stuff. And hey, Autumn.
I mean, don't you need to grab your backpack?
Yeah, I need my backpack and I have my tablet and
your contaminated seaweed.
No, I don't have seaweed in my bag.
Not this time.
No, that was that one time I brought seaweed.
It'd just be funny you bring it all back and it's orange.
My best of wishes goes to you, Autumn. I definitely feel your pain. My house is kind of trash too. Especially my bathroom. We didn't really touch it, to be honest. We're just like, we don't want to worry about this right now, and especially if we clean it and we're still having aftershocks afterwards that can be even worse than the one that we just had not a couple hours ago. Then yeah, I don't really want to clean something for it to just get worse again if it happens. Yeah, definitely don't want that, because then you just did that for no reason. I really hope everyone is okay. Yeah, I my best regards go to you. I really hope everything goes safely in the next 24 hours and nothing else happens. I just felt a little thing again. Yeah, me too. I'm very glad nobody else got hurt. It really makes me feel better, and I don't have to worry too much about everything. I still worry, but like not as much, knowing that everybody should be safe and everything's going the way they want it to be. There's a harmonica on the floor, as well as papers and
Did any of the lights in the downstairs fall out, like the one in my classroom?
Wait, your lights fell out in your classroom?
One of them did. So
did it break?
No. One like cluster of wires was holding it and almost hit like one of the desks that someone was under, like this. And because of the metal, it probably would have like cracked the desk, and that would have been so bad.
Yeah, it definitely would have been.
Like, I just saw it fall out after like a couple panels and like most of the lining came out, and then it just went boom, all the lights are out, and then the clock's going crazy. It's like going by the minutes.
as much as the worry of like having to be on a second floor where more things come out, it would have been cool to see it, but at the same time, not so much.
Dude, imagine Nana's house, which has a lot more stuff and a lot more expensive stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what happened over
Like-
there.
You remember the thing in the dining room with all the candles? The thing with like the painting above it that's like right above the fireplace?
Definitely broke.
That all like just probably fell down onto like where the fireplace is.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm hoping that, okay, so they have like a little trap door in their closet next to the pantry. And there's a little trap door where you can go down to the water pump thing. I'm hoping that none of those broke and there's just flooding in there.
Y'all need to stop walking so hard on the floor. It scares me. I
Every
can
time
feel
I
it
take
in
a
the
s-
floor.
Dude, every time I take a step, it feels like I'm just walking on a hollow wood. And I'm like, please stop.
Yeah, but that scares me when I hear
Scares me
Yeah,
too. I'm like, please, just.
the trauma.
Dude, this has been going on for like 2 hours of shockwaves.
It could go on for 24 hours if it
Which
needs,
is.
or if it wants, not
Yeah.
needs.
I
You
really
don't
hope
need
that
it.
Mother Earth is just like, yeah, I'm feeling a little shaky right now.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling a little shaky right now.
Had my caffeine.
I feel bad for the people who were in the hallway. Stop. Just stop it. People stepping on the floor.
Stop walking.
Looks so weird.
Stop jumping on the floor, Sage.
It's really just causing post-traumatic stress disorder.
PTSD.
Some PTSD up in here.
Maria, people don't know your name. I see it in your stream. People don't know your name as Maria. Yeah, and yeah, I've just been yeah, it was only 20 miles deep. A lot of people know you as Mar. Yeah, I'm watching a stream too, so I'm watching a friend's stream who's also
watching a stream while you're streaming.
Yeah, watching a stream while I'm streaming, while I'm reacting to that stream, while I'm reacting to this earthquake stuff, while she's reacting to her own earthquake video and other earthquake videos.
It's stream
It's a stream connection.
Reception. I know who the culprit was. What? Just a shockwave. What?
Who is jumping and rolling on the floor?
Sage,
Why is she doing that?
because she's on the floor.
No.
Get down, get up, get on the
Nobody
floor.
gets
Let's all
up,
do the
get down, get on the
dinosaur.
floor, get on the dinosaur. What? No.
Do the dinosaur.
No.
Don't get on the dinosaur.
Get on the dinosaur.
No! The dinosaur
I could
is
just,
the one
like,
who's causing
put
the
my-
earthquakes.
Hair up like that. Look like Jimmy Neutron. Just kind of stayed there
Dude, you
too.
just got kind of brain blast.
I got brain blasted. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, as the earthquake's going on, brain blast! It's like as you're having a brain blast, you get a concussion.
No, don't make jokes about that.
Whoa.
The biggest Smash Bros. Game ever
Gets canceled.
gets canceled for December 7th. RIP.
Is that on the news?
No. Why would
It
it?
probably is.
If
though.
it was on the news that Super Smash Bros. Was canceled, I would.
Like it was canceled production.
Dude, we even have a tournament planned for it next week for esports.
Dude, I would be surprised if they could fix up Diamond, fix all that stuff up within the weekend.
I hope nothing like computers broke, especially in the
Probably did.
esports room.
Especially in the upstairs, like computer labs.
Yeah.
Because that's where one of my classes is. Like computer animation. So I just imagine it just all falling over and it's like, stop, you're not a noodle.
Dude, I feel like playing my Xbox and streaming like a game to get over with this, and then I'll have face cam just in case an aftershock hits, just like just now.
So that you're
Did
playing
you
and then you
feel
just
that?
go, what?
Did you feel that?
No, I took a step. And then I was like, man, I missed it.
I don't know if that was you or an actual thing.
It's probably both when you think about it. Perfect timing subreddit.
Just
You're now banned.
hopefully, not hopefully, but like if another one does hit, I want it on camera, so I don't want to end the
So you
stream.
could watch all those paintings fall behind you and then that thing.
Especially the
down.
Squidward painting, yeah. The Squidward painting would be funny.
I wanna, if an earthquake happens again, I want the Squidward painting to fly off the wall and just interrupt the stream.
Yeah, I want the Squidward painting to fall on the stream if another one does happen.
Instead of bold and brash, it's bold and crash.
Oh yeah, bold and brash.
One like belongs in my trash can.
Maria, what was your thoughts during like this entire like when it first started? What started going through your head? Like, did you think it was going to be big or small? Because like there was one not even that long ago. You remember that? How there was like a tiny one like a week ago, and we had to get under the table. It was in the same class period too. It wasn't even that long ago.
I don't remember that one because I never got under a table, but I do remember this one because I've never.
How do you
never
not?
one.
How do you not know that one?
Because I have forgetful thoughts, and then they go, "Oh man!"
A lot of people have forgetful thoughts.
I don't think anyone's gonna forget about this.
Are you even watching Ponyo anymore?
It's plain.
It's a there.
It's just relief.
It's nice to hear Ponyo. Ponyo.
Mainly because if we keep the TV on, it's just gonna be stuck on one network because I can't find the remote.
Yeah, my mind goes straight to hoping everybody is okay and nothing goes wrong when a situation like this occurs.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hmm.
You know how a lot of like when they say true colors and stuff, and how people are gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna rescue people," but then they're like, "No, you're not." But then it's like they actually do, and it's like,
What, like a bravery thing?
yeah, like they usually say, "Oh, I'll help people," but then it's like, well, true colors, you're not gonna bet, and then they actually do, and it's like, well, looks like I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised because I thought the minority would be like, okay, let's risk.
Yeah, hopefully pets are doing okay too, like lost pets. I really hope they didn't, like, if you have a pet
That it didn't crap on the floor.
yeah, it didn't crap on the floor, is still not traumatized or just kind of.
I would hope that
okay.
no glass broke because one, you got to clean that up, and two, if you have a pet.
I have friends that had their glass break.
Yeah, but like if they had a pet and it started walking all over, it starts bleeding in the hospital, they're just like, nope, we're broke.
That's what I thought too.
Like hospitals.
Yeah, like what happens in a hospital when that happens?
Dude,
like, what do they
the
do?
sheets in there, and like all the electricity goes out. Dead.
You see what she did?
I would imagine that they would put like emergency in all of like the patients' beds.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
they have to have some sort of system for a
like so if the
hospital.
electricity goes out, the patients aren't like, oh, it's dead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see like. What was I gonna say? I don't see why a hospital wouldn't have one. Yeah, don't make the house
stop.
shatter. Not shatter, or tremor. For aftershocks, bless you. No, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
My mom just said that she used to fly home today. She's stuck in Seattle.
Chatting strim. Any structure damage? Not at my house, from what I know anyway. Because I'm pretty sure my house is still intact. There's probably, if there was a tsunami, we would probably have to drive up to Flat Top or another mountain over here. I don't remember the name of it, but I don't think it would really reach where I'm at because it would have to go through downtown. Yeah, it was canceled. I was gonna get to that, but like I was just explaining if there was that. But any structure damage, I would say no for me. I don't know about any other buddy's houses except my brother's, where his sink actually caved in. And it doesn't just have to be a building. I know roads collapsed inwards, like a highway or highways and other things broke inwards, but I don't know if my school has any structure damage besides pipes, like a gas leak. I know there was a gas leak at my school when we evacuated. They found out the gas leak was there. And I don't know about structure damage besides highways and the gas leak and my brother's house. I'm not sure about my mom's house though. I didn't hear from her about that. But I think her house is okay. Nothing structure wise anyway. No wall cracks on here. No, nothing in my house. No, but I've seen pictures and videos of someone at some school where their school's floor literally cracked inwards. Yeah, it was pretty crazy to see just like a big crack in the floor. Yeah, that was a lot of buildings. Yeah, the ceiling, that too, the tiles of the building. Building damage for the ceiling, yeah. The street collapsed. I know someone's house caught on fire and it affected the water line, so they might shut it down. And they were saying, I filled up my water before this, but like there was.
You did not fill a single.
No, I didn't fill it up. But just saying, it filled up.
You.
Yeah, I'm streaming. That's why. But like, yeah, the water. We already got water filled, and before that announcement even came out that person's house caught fire, and they said that if you are filling up things, you should either boil it, or if you don't, just it could be safe, but they weren't sure if it was affecting any of the water lines or anything. But yeah, they put that warning out there for the water lines. I wonder if I can see anybody else's houses. Connection.
Emergency electricity and all the pads.
I had a connection error. Sorry. Temporary suspension of Alaska Airlines operations at Anchorage Airport has been lifted. Flights are starting to arrive and depart to and from Ted Stevens. Yeah. My friend's grandma was on just starting to try to get back up here because she was working in Seattle, and then they canceled all the flights to Alaska. So now she's gonna be on her way soon from Seattle again. Yeah, Diamond has had a very rough year. But it wasn't just for Diamond, it was for most of the Kenai Peninsula, if not every part of the Kenai Peninsula. Because we did have a shooting threat not that long ago here. There's been many shooting threats around the ASD high schools, Anchorage School District. They caught, I believe, every single one of the schools that had been writing like messages in the bathroom of school shooting stuff, and they caught them, and that's over with for Diamond and any other school that was affected, like Bartlett, Baggage, and South or something. I used to have a little house looking over. I have no clue where that is. Let me see.
I know.
Oh wow, that's actually really pretty.
Crying at a bus stop sign, like, get in my car!
Yeah, it's actually a really nice place. I know I would live there if I had the choice.
I talked to him. Good thing you
Yeah.
got home.
Yeah, I
everything's
felt a
closed.
little something. I don't know what that was. I used to walk with my dog down to the end of the spit.
So,
That would have been a nice walk. In Anchorage, really just buildings and city, not too much wildlife unless you go out to like a park or something that's pretty big. Like
ran to a doorway with her.
I don't remember the name of it, but
No, I was still at home.
yeah, I don't remember the name of it. But I'm just glad that it happened before elementary school started, because like I was thinking at the time, like I told a friend, like I hope I feel bad for the elementary kids, because if they had to deal with that, they would have been crying and they wouldn't know what to do. I mean, they would because they practiced, but like they wouldn't know how to react. How far do you have to go to hang out near Eagles? Not too far. It's like Thunderbird Falls is only like 30 minutes away. If you're going out of town for that, it's on the way to Wasilla. It's just like 30 to 40 minutes away. But you can see eagles out here in Anchorage usually. Like they'll fly around here, and I think yesterday too I saw a hawk sitting on the intersection to my house from the school. Tripod. Get a tripod. I need to find my Elgato capture card so I can actually make videos for gaming stuff. I don't remember where it went. It's probably at my grandparents right now. What was I thinking? Singing something. Man, we're almost at 2 hours. It doesn't even feel like it's been 2 hours. But I mean, even after these 2 hours of starting this, there's still some minor tremors and big aftershocks here and there. Yeah, I felt bad if they had to, but the good thing was that it started a little just before elementary started, I believe, or if it was actually at 9:29, then they would. Here, let me actually look at the time. Time. Hold on. Time.
Yeah.
Earthquake.
It happened at 8:30.
I tried seeing that, and someone said that it was at 9:29.
Every time I keep seeing this shake, I'm like, no, stop it. Be still. You're freaking me out.
Like 4 or 5 times.
Like the box.
Because Noah types really hard.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was at 8:30. I don't know why, but I saw something that said it was at 9:29 local time, so maybe the person who did that was what was it? Was out of state and they were only an hour ahead. So probably yeah, I know that elementary starts at 9. So yeah, luckily I don't think any of the elementary kids had to deal with that at school, because they would have probably been like panicking for like people in like first and second. Aftershocks happened while I was gone. I was cooking. Oh yeah. There was a couple. There was a couple that were happening. There was like a couple big things, and then some of them were going like on and off, but they're starting to die down. But you can never be too safe, to be honest. There's always, you can always be prepared. Like our back door is unlocked. We still have our shoes on, which makes me feel weird because I never wear shoes in my house.
Because you're super
Yeah, there was
No, because you don't bring your
that
dirty shoes into the kitchen.
had a fire in it,
Yeah, and you're super
there was a
white.
gas leak, and the tiles were falling, and they were walking through.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And I feel very, I feel very weird right now wearing shoes in my house. But yeah, I thought I was gonna have a normal day. I even stayed up pretty late doing homework that I needed to finish for classes. That's going everywhere. There's this going on right here, and they're spilling.
Shut up, no.
No, I'm good. I'm streaming. That's my excuse. I'm streaming.
Well, you're not doing it very good.
Well, I'm doing it better than you,
Well,
because you
know
don't
it.
stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't say anything.
Well, listen, I'm trying, and I'm doing this all by myself.
Yeah, because I don't do gingerbread houses anymore.
Because you're not cool. Only
Yeah,
the cool people can do gingerbread
I'm not
houses.
cool. I don't do gingerbread houses anymore.
Yeah, because you're not that cool.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
not cool enough for gingerbread houses.
I don't do that. It makes too much of a mess.
They're too cool for you.
I don't like gingerbread houses. I don't think I really like gingerbread at all, to be honest. Unless it's like,
It's not to eat.
you can eat gingerbread. I'll eat this thing right now.
Eat it.
Of aftershock, so.
Oh,
Yeah, alright, yeah.
yeah, but now I don't got a gingerbread guy.
I have one right there.
It's a snowman. What's wrong with you?
I don't like these ones because they're super hard and they should be soft.
Hey Noah.
What?
So the news say that there's a high risk of another magnitude similar to the shock to the earthquake that like at a 7.0.
Yeah, I know. That's what everybody's saying.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Is that happening again for the second time?
I don't think anybody wants to have another This
7.0.
7.0 earthquake aftershock.
Yeah, and the fact that they're saying that there's a very high risk of it.
Very high risk. Oh yeah.
Dude.
Who doesn't want that? Because I know I don't.
If anyone was like, oh yeah, this sounds like fun, I'd be like, go home. Leave now. Go away. You're not allowed here anymore.
They said the Air Force temporarily evacuated the planes are once again taking off and landing as normal.
Oh, I don't like it. Bro, if something does happen, another 7.0, I'm leaving. I'm gonna turn my computer towards Squidward and I'm leaving.
Dude, the second that happens, I'm going to Florida.
I'm leaving the state.
Even though
I'm
going to
leaving
Florida,
country.
even though going to Florida would probably be even worse because if it happens there, then there's like also a tsunami.
I'm leaving to Japan.
To Japan.
But
But there were news of they got earthquakes too, but like way worse.
yeah, of course they're gonna get worse earthquakes. Like
Just
you
go to
can't
North
avoid a
Dakota.
tsunami on the east side.
Just go to North Dakota.
No, you
Just go like,
you gotta
"Yeah,
go
the
to Mother
farmlands."
Russia in the middle of it.
I've seen pictures of North Dakota. It's like a couple buildings and no mainly farmland. There's like nothing there.
Nothing there. Where in North
North
No,
and
no, no,
like in
North
Dakota
Dakota.
in general.
Well,
Like, there's
it's
barely
North
anything there.
Dakota. You go to South Dakota.
And then it's just like a
Nah, I don't
New
know
York
what
City.
I have to maintain a stream just so I can capture video of the stream. If an aftershock happens that is the same magnitude as the previous earthquake, does it really count as an aftershock? Mind boggler. I don't think it would really. I think it would.
I would agree with that.
What?
Mom said that we're definitely most likely not gonna have school Monday or Tuesday.
What happened to my school?
Hopefully.
Well,
No
there's
school Monday?
One.
I'm down. We
Sorry.
get to play League of Legends all day, you know what I'm saying?
But does it have an upstairs?
Yeah.
Just.
Oh, that's a nice surveillance video you have right
Probably
there,
not as bad because
Maria.
it's super short compared to like Diamond, where like it would shake a little less.
Oh, whoa.
because it's more
Okay.
Around, so not a lot is gonna fall off, but definitely some damage.
I haven't seen that much footage, to be honest.
Like,
I think if it's from the same spot, it's technically an aftershock. Not sure though. Yeah, that's actually a really good question. That's a mind teaser. If an aftershock happens, is it? If an aftershock happens that is the same magnitude as the previous earthquake, does it really count as an aftershock? That hurts my mind. Probably in news terms, but not in reality terms. I don't know the difference between news or reality terms, though. I have a good idea. This creation right here, that was being worked on not that long ago. If an earthquake happens, we'll see what happens when this will be the simulation of my house. Yeah, I see the roof's falling. The roof, why do you do this? The roof. You're labeled as the roof. You stay as the roof. I feel like I shouldn't be stressing too much about this anymore, but at the same time, I feel like I do. I'm so asleep or play a game, but I'm staying on almost at
Yep,
2
there's
hours.
no school Monday or Tuesday.
Yay.
Monday or Tuesday?
Yep.
And that's confirmed?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
It's
I just got
confirmed.
an email from the school.
There's no school Monday or Tuesday.
That would
Is that for the ASD district?
Yep, it's from the superintendent.
So then there's no school Monday or Tuesday.
No school Monday or
So, dude. If
So
we can
Maria,
pick up
there's no
Super
school.
Smash Bros on Sunday. Then it's
No school Monday or Tuesday. So that's a good plus for this. Yeah, the ASD superintendent. Can I get this on, please? This ASD superintendent said that there's going to be no school Monday or Tuesday. It was an email that my mom just received. Mom. Well, then you can stream. Yeah, I definitely. It was a hectic situation. I don't even know what I'm eating anymore. It's a part of the gingerbread house. You can get it at 3, I believe. They're opening the school to get your stuff at 3. Max, are you in middle school or something? Because when it happened for me, I was in my second period class. Why are you feeling anxiety?
Why not?
No, I'm just,
Well, just the thought of a high risk of that same magnitude.
okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I was just saying, I feel bad for all the elementary kids. If like they actually were in school, like the second and first graders, they would have been through like a really bad state of mind if they were like what was it? They would have panicked really bad without their parents with them. Yeah, I feel like they should. I know in elementary school I took a survival class for as a field trip, and then I got more interested, and now I know how to do more things than I should have thought before. Like in my freshman year, I was wearing my JROTC uniform, and I was really icy out, and I was walking home, and there was this part of the sidewalk where trucks get up onto, and it's like tilted, and then it just goes straight, and then there's a tilt. I walked on that, and I slipped, and like I still have a scar on my hand right there. Yeah, you can see it, and like it was really big. It went like that though, and I was bleeding a lot, so I like untied my tie and wrapped it around my arm, tied it, and just held it like that and walked home. It was really cold out, so that helped a lot. Yeah, the fires in California are not. So yeah, sorry about this. Bro, prepare for another big earth. Yeah, it should be happening at 2. I don't know if they have like actual times on that kind of stuff, do they? Oh yeah, about this thing. The fires in California are not wildfires, by the way. The metal stuff burned, but not the trees. That is okay. They want materials and a train through there to Russia. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't think they would know like a certain time for it. Yeah, I was just talking about you not that long ago too, Maggie, about how when I saw you in the old gym, it just looked like an apocalyptic scene. And yeah, no school Monday or Tuesday. We could play Overwatch later or something if you want. I see Lindsay on your stream. uh, yeah. No, what? What do you mean, no? It looks like it, to be honest. If I'm being honest. Oh, okay. It looks like it, to be honest. I have no clue if we have to wear uniforms on Wednesday. I'm not going to be honest. I'm just gonna kind of go there. The wildfires in California have started burning some radioactive materials, and the smoke has radioactive particles in them, and the smoke may have been going into the systems of humans. Yeah, it's not a good thing. There's so many things going in California with fires. It's not a good thing right now. Like it's it's everywhere. It's spreading too. My friend is staying at my house because of the earthquake. Yeah, we took one of my friends over to our house because he couldn't find where his mom was, like where his mom's car was. So we kind of just took him and told his mom, but he went back home. He's at a. There was just something just now. There was a. His house is more upwards, so I don't know if like that's a good thing because his goes up on a little hill, and he has a big house. So I don't know if like it's the best decision. He could have stayed here, but I don't know. Oh, I have notifications. I didn't notice. Okay, yeah, just more support from people. How? I don't know what just happened. Shut up. Yeah, if you haven't got prepared fully yet, make sure you fill up your water because they might be shutting down the water pipes yet. So fill up, if you're in Anchorage, fill up everything you have, like your bathtub, cups, pots, pans, anything, just in case they shut out the water because there was a fire that might affect the pipes. If I was at McDonald's, I would eat something to calm me down, like fries or something. I don't know. I don't really eat McDonald's that much anymore.
That thing hit hard immediately.
I haven't eaten that much besides this a part of this gingerbread house and and drank water. I mean, they're probably still fixing things at the McDonald's. I wouldn't doubt it. No, a fire is messing, like someone's house caught fire, and they're saying it's messing with the water pipes and it's contaminating it. So where it's going to, they're probably going to stop the water. So they've sent out a thing saying fill up everything you have in your house because of the what is that, the pipes. Yeah, English can't do it anymore. can't do English anymore. Oh my gosh, my eyes. I've inhaled so much dust today. My headphones. My ears. I should probably get some water, so I'm going to do that. Because I am one dehydrated boy.
Good night.
Can I?
Good night.
Can I? Can I, Peninsula? Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, what's that? Was that the camera shaking? Have you guys thought that maybe there's an earthquake and a lot of businesses were infecting, including McDonald's? Maybe their electronic systems or mechanical systems are wonky. Yes, it's probably. Yeah, for sure there was a lot of businesses have been closed today because a lot of people are staying at home now. Nobody's working. Everybody's okay. I just felt something. Everybody's kind of been staying at home. Cars and Fred Meyers. Well, you now live in Oregon, Wyatt, for like a month, right? Well, that's good. I mean, did anything break in the boxes that you were moving your stuff with? Or what were you moving your stuff with? Yep, definitely Cars and Fred Meyer's and any other store that has those kinds of things. Because they like all, I saw pictures where like all the things were off the shelf and like they have everything spilt and just a bunch of things are out of their packages, so they're gonna have to like get a bunch of money to get all that food back. I don't know if you pay money for it, but shipping probably, yeah. And to have it up in their store. But yeah, that's a lot of food wasted without money being spent on it. And I haven't drank any water, so I'm doing that. Mm-hmm. I just still feel like my chest is in. Still worried about the incident that's happened. Right now, if I was in school, I would be on my way to 6th period. But no, I'm home, which is actually kind of better. But yeah, I just hurts my soul.
Yeah.
The one downstairs had a gas.
I need to play this. I need to. My boy Snake's in it. We're supposed to have a tournament on it soon. At school. If we have school Thursday, hopefully. I bet the Russians did this. Yeah, me too.
You see that guy?
I'm actually going to go, even though I said I wouldn't, but I'm sure I can start up something in time for it to actually capture everything if another big thing does happen, which is very likely. Probably is the apocalypse. But yeah, I'm going to end it here, but if I do get another thing to happen, I will definitely immediately start something back up. So I thank you for watching. It's been a good 2 hours, but I'm going to take a break from streaming. So yeah, that's basically all I have until something else happens. Okay, bye.